Every morning, I reach for this coffee cup and its lid. But this isn't just a cup and a lid. It's a constellation of connections. 6 years ago, 2 of my students gave me this cup as a gift. And they were not just my students. They are a couple. And not just any couple. They are the couple who became a couple only after joining my class and eventually got married. But they didn't initially come to me at the same time. The girl first joined my ear training class in December 2015, and the guy came 4 months later. Had they not become a couple, this cup wouldn't be here. And here's an interesting part. This lid didn't come with the coffee cup. It came from another student who gave it to me a year before the arrival of the cup. She didn't know the existence of the couple, and the couple never knew her. And yet, here they are, cup and lid, 2 pieces from 2 different worlds. They found their way to me and to each other, finally converging into my daily ritual. Separate origins, united purpose. And the people who gave them to me? They had no idea that their seemingly insignificant gifts would one day symbolize something so profound in my life. Even I couldn't see back then that this coffee cup and lid would come to remind me of my own life's journey and the connections that led to one of the most meaningful relationships in my life, Susan the ex. Now, meeting Susan in 2017 wasn't just a matter of chance. It was like the universe had been setting the stage for years. To meet her, I had to be emotionally available, I had to be a language teacher, and oddly enough, I had to be familiar with French too. Why? Because our first conversation was about learning French, and the spark between us originated from one of Celine Dion's French songs. But to fully understand how the universe orchestrated these constellations in my life, we have to go back to a decade earlier, the time of my life in Singapore. It was 2008, and I just arrived Singapore. I was in my early 20s, and life was full of hopes and dreams. And if you're wondering how I ended up there, there's a great story in itself, the one with the motor girl. But we'll get to that later. This is Voice of Sayar Henry podcast, episode number 69, a special episode inspired by the non-linear narrative style of the TV series How I Met Your Mother, and based on the true stories that happened to me over the last 20 years. Enjoy!